at home, we have a 25 News exclusive for you. Grief can be hard for parents who lose their child. But when Evan Thurhune signed up to be an organ donor when he got his driver's license, his parents never imagined that decision would allow a Canton man to make it home for Christmas and meet his great-grandchild for the first time just a few years later. Brett Brooks has this remarkable story in our 25 News exclusive.
With this warm embrace, Tracy Sperry holds on to the man who now holds on to her son's liver and heart.
It means everything to me and my family for that donation. I mean, I wouldn't be here without it. So there's just nothing else you can say. There's no amount of thanks you can give them for that.
Once Kenneth Billington's health started to decline, the father of three was afraid he would never get this moment to hold on to his newly born great-granddaughter and celebrate another Christmas with his family.
That year, my injection fraction was down to 10%, and that's barely enough to pump the blood through your system. It wasn't going to get any better, and by the time this all come around and I got up to Chicago, they told me I had cirrhosis of the liver from the enlarged heart all my life. I was on kind of death's door when I went up there, and if they hadn't found a donor for me, I may not be here.
You know, I'm not mad at God anymore for taking him because I realized that this was his purpose.
Shortly after their 20-year-old son, Evan Thurhune, passed away, Evan's mom and dad learned two of his organs, his liver and his heart, were donated to a person in the next state over. So they got in the car and took the 5-hour-long drive to Canton, Illinois to visit the man who now carries a piece of their son with him.
That was his purpose in life. It's hard to give him up, but that's what God intended him to be and to do.
Along with family pictures to remember Evan, his mother only has this teddy bear that replays Evan's exact heart rhythm as her only memory of him. On Saturday, both of Evan's parents got to hear their son's heartbeat once again, this time inside of Billington. Both of them say their son was debating on going back to school for psychology because he just wanted to help people. And now he is.
I've always believed God's got a purpose for each of us in this life, and I feel like Evan's organs going to Kenny, you know, was purpose. He was put here for that, and it took me a while to understand that and come to terms with that because, you know, I miss my son.
He questioned God when, you know, just going through life, just trying to figure things out, and he questioned what his purpose in life was and what he was meant to do. And I really feel he figured that out. I think when he decided he wanted to help people, that he knew that somehow that was what he was going to do. I don't think any of us realized how that was going to happen, but this is how it happened. And we're so proud of him for his decision to be an organ donor. That was his choice.
He was chunky there for a while.
Sperry says even though her youngest child is no longer physically here, after meeting the Billingtons and their 4 generations of family, she knows her son's purpose is being fulfilled.
I'm thrilled for the Billingtons that they have the best part of Evan, his heart, and his liver's good too. But yeah, I'm just happy for them. I'm very proud of Evan for that decision, and I would never ask for him to come back, you know, from heaven, because for one, heaven's a great place, and for two, it has made such a big difference in this family that I wouldn't ask it for it to be any other way.
Reporting in Canton, I'm Brett Brooks for 25 News.
Such a beautiful, remarkable story there. Thank you so much, Brett. That was amazing. You can see that